Mr. Speaker, I now turn to tax administration. Whereas several nations around the world are confronting severe austerity measures and significantly higher taxes, we are able to propose overall tax relief of 2.3 billion rands, in part because of the strength of our tax policy and administration, and in part, an important part, because millions of South Africans pay their taxes and duties in full and on time. Let's thank them. The recent voluntary disclosure program has attracted approximately 18,000 applications and has yielded almost 1 billion rands in additional taxes so far. It has also provided very useful insights into the areas of non-compliance that will receive focused attention from SARS, including under-declaration of income such as rental and foreign income and capital gains, claiming of excessive income deductions, under-declaration of VAT outputs and inflating VAT inputs, abuse of share incentive schemes by corporate executives, abuse of benefits granted to foreign persons employed in South Africa, non-payment of PAYE and failure to submit PAYE returns by employers. You don't have to applaud for them. Poor tax compliance is also apparent in respect of trusts and in parts of the construction sector, and the role of tax practitioners and other intermediaries will come under the scrutiny of SARS. Analysis of compliance amongst the country's 34,000 tax advisors shows practitioners owe some 260 million rands in outstanding taxes and have more than 18,000 income tax returns outstanding in their personal capacity. If that is the attitude to their own tax compliance, one shudders to think what advice we poor clients are getting at the moment. Within the trade environment, customs officials will continue to focus attention on undervaluation of imports, especially in textiles, using a reference price database which industry is helping to update. During the current financial year, SARS has already confiscated 3.4 million articles of clothing and footwear valued at almost 580 million rands. In addition, SARS has seized drugs worth 139 million rands and 683 million sticks of cigarettes valued at 180 million rands. Since April, over 230 taxpayers have been successfully prosecuted for a range of tax-related offences, resulting in sentences totaling 370 years and nearly 5 million rands in fines. A further 1,500 tax-related cases are awaiting prosecution with the National Prosecution Authority. Since 1 April 2011, SARS has issued over 700,000 taxpayers with administrative penalties for failing to submit an income tax return on time as required by law. These and other measures have helped to increase the proportion of on-time submission. And as a result, SARS received almost 5 million returns during the most recent tax season, a 23% increase over the year before. The Tax Administration Bill has been approved by Parliament. It incorporates the common administrative elements of current tax law into one piece of legislation and makes further improvements in this area. The bill is expected to be promulgated and most of its provisions brought into force in 2012. During 2012, South Africa will establish a dedicated ombud for tax matters. The office is intended to provide taxpayers with a low-cost mechanism to address administrative difficulties that cannot be resolved by SARS.